Okay, actually before I do my stamping, I refined it a little. I made sure that everything matched up, like these matched up, and it matched up over here. Also, I decided to go ahead and put the slots in for the magnetic closer. What I did, I went ahead, took my pattern, I already got a center line on it, used my awl, punched through my pattern into the leather. Then I double checked it with my dividers. And after that was done, I took my closer, I set it on the leather, and I pressed down on it to show where I needed to cut the slots. Went ahead and cut the slots, and it fits right here. These two legs go through these two little slots, and then on the back side I have a little washer that goes over top of that. That'll go there, and then the tabs get bent out, and that'll hold it in place. All this is going to be covered by the liner, so that won't bother the contents. So now that I got that set up, I'm going to go ahead and mark where my stitch lines are going to go, because this thing is going to be completely perimeter stitched since it is going to have a liner. I already started here. I got my divider set at 1/8 of an inch, and I'm just marking where I want my stitches to go. Now let's see. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to use a stitch groove because I believe that just having the thread laying on top, well, actually it's going to be pulled into the leather a little bit. That'll be more aesthetic. And around the center part, I'm just marking where the stitch holes are going to go. And once I have the stitch holes in and have it stitched up, you'll never see these lines. I'm not going to mark this part because once I fold this over, I'm just going to go ahead and pound my stitch holes on through. I'm going to go ahead and make the holes, but then I'll finish them once it's all put together. You'll see. Continue it on up here. Actually, yeah, that works. Just got to figure out how to make it work with my hand. Because my hand don't work too good. But it works well enough. And if I'm careful and take my time and do things in a way that is compatible with my particular condition, and do such things as brace my wrist up, then that should not be a problem. Okay, that'll go there, that'll go there. Stitch line will go here. So what I'll do, go ahead and do this. I'll go in on this side, in on this side. Go ahead and scratch that line in. Okay. Now, I'm ready to start punching holes. since this is 5 ounce, I could probably use my 4-holer. What I'm going to do, start with my 2-holer at this point. Lay it on the line, pop it on through. I'll do the same thing over here. And it has those holes. Now I'm going to go ahead and mark my stitch holes where I want them to go, to make sure that everything will line up. So I'll just put them on the line, pressing down on it. Put it on the line, press down on it, get my 2-holer for the corner. And I'm going to continue that on around until I get back to this end. Then I'll know how much I'll have to fudge it to keep this end and this end to keep it all even. And I'll come back and we'll get right to that. When I got all the way around to this end that I'm just a little bit short, so I'm going to have to stretch these just a tiny bit at a time until I line up with those dents I put in. So I'll go ahead and get started with this first one. There we go. There they go. And sneak up on that line. What if I'm going to get anything else dropping on me? Okay, I'm almost there. There's different ways of doing this. I read recently where people modify their lines per inch to have it come out even. That's one way you can take your dividers and space it out to find out how many stitches per inch you need to do that. Okay, let me try this 4-holer. Oh, that works great. Being that it's only 5 ounce. So that goes through pretty easy and comes out pretty easy too. Go back to the 2-holer to bring it on around the corner. Now when I'm doing leather work, I'm not in any particular hurry. So I'm going to go ahead and punch these holes in, and then we'll get to work on doing more on this thing. Yep, let me try that again.